Hi guys, it's the Macintosh Guide and I'm back again with a brand new video this week. Now in the last episode you guys saw me unboxing my PlayStation 5 and this week we're going to be looking at comparing it with the Xbox Series X. Now what we're going to be seeing in this video is how these both stack up in 2023 as they are the current generations of consoles. And we're also going to be looking at some of the exclusive features that both consoles provide and the subscriptions that are available as well in the current day of market, and what is going to be best for which gamer base. So guys, stay tuned for this one and let's get straight into it. Now if we look at the PlayStation 5 guys, as we saw in the last video, it is definitely, you can tell, it is definitely a magnet in terms of getting scratches done easily on this console. I've only had it for a couple of days, but yeah, it's just not been a machine where you can scratch things off easily. Luckily enough, nothing's come up yet, but dust is just sitting on it and it's impossible to take out. Now the console itself is the disc model, as you guys can see over here. It comes with a USB-A slot, USB-C slot, the power button, the eject tool, and if we turn it around, you've got two USB-A ports, I believe they're 3.0, Ethernet port, HDMI, and obviously the power cable. The design of this, as I mentioned guys in the last video, if you guys are aware of the Virgin Media box, this is exactly what the PlayStation 5 looks like, but I actually like it. Now it is absolutely humongous guys, it is massive, and it takes up quite a lot of space, that's definitely for sure. Now if we look at the Xbox Series X, I've owned this since launch day actually guys. I was able to pick up an Xbox Series X on launch day. Now you can't really tell up close too well, but there are some scuff marks as you can tell, but I believe it probably holds up better than the PlayStation 5 probably will on a long-term basis. Now the design of the machine is actually quite compact, quite nice. Fan holes at the top, the power switch, the power button, sorry guys, to turn it on, ejector for the CD. You've got a USB-A 3.0 port, I believe, and then I believe this is to be able to ping a controller. Now if we're looking at the back, you've got a storage expansion slot, which is a customized Microsoft one. They don't actually cost that much anymore, but they used to when the Series X came out. Two USB 3.0 ports, Ethernet port, power port, and HDMI port as well. Now in terms of the Xbox Series X, I've obviously owned this machine for, as I said, since launch day. Nice and compact, as I mentioned. I can put this literally inside a cupboard and it does absolutely fine. Dispenses heats perfectly. The console has obviously been a dream to use. But yeah, this is the Xbox Series X guys. So guys, I just wanted to show you a little comparison of the controllers. So the Xbox Series X is the default controller that comes in the packaging. So as you can tell just from the back, it is still reliant on batteries. You just need to pull on the little tag at the back and it comes off. You've got your sticks right here, your moving a pad. You've got a start menu type of button right here. You've got a share button or a window out button, and you've got your share button right here. You've got the Xbox button, which is pressable, and it'll start the console, and then you've got your mostly recognizable buttons right here, your A, X, Y, and B buttons, and then obviously you've got your RTs and RTs, LTs, and LT, B and RB buttons right at the back over here on the Xbox controller. Now if we switch across to the PlayStation 5 controller guys, this looks like a bloody controller which is from the future, I'm not going to lie guys. You've got your traditional direction buttons right here, you've got your left stick and right stick, you've got this touch surface on the PlayStation 5 controller. You've got your square, X, circle and triangle buttons. You've got your start and options buttons right here allocated. the PS button to be able to start the console up. As you can tell, the blue light's already turning on, but obviously my PS5 is unplugged. And then you've got your R1 and L1 and R2 and L2 triggers. And guys, it's also, and that's one thing I forgot to mention on here as well, USB-C, both of them controllers, which is good. It means that they're taking it forward. And on the PS5 controller, guys, there is no need of a battery pack, which I believe is much better than the Xbox One, because if you're mid-game and your battery dies, whoop, guys, you're done, especially in shooters. So yeah, I prefer the PlayStation 5 controller than the Xbox One. So this is the Xbox Series X UI. As you guys can tell, it's got like a tile layout, as the Xbox One did. There's not much of a change, but it's easily labeled. I mean, you can see a lot of things quite quickly. However, it's just a bit all over the place, in my honest opinion. Sometimes, like when you play games and stuff, it will show up quite quickly. Now, if we press the home button on the actual Xbox controller, it will bring up the sub menu where you can go into applications that were recently open. You can see there's home, there's my games and apps, and there's many other tabs such as your chats and your friends list. Now, I feel like this is a good addition that Microsoft did on the Xbox. Also, if you scroll down from the Xbox menu, you can see there's many other options, stuff like the store, the Game Pass, the Friends and Communities tab. So just easily, quickly accessible, which is pretty good. But yeah, that was the layout in terms of the home screen for the Xbox. And what you also see is the other menus for the games and applications that you have on your Xbox as well. So they're all clearly labeled, which is pretty good to see. I was actually confused at the beginning of what the hell I was watching, but yeah, you can tell there's so many sub menus under sub menus in the Xbox. And then yeah, if you just press back, it will take you back. And then, as you can tell, I just wanted to show you guys the settings menu as well. Very easy, very quick to access anything that you want. Yeah, pretty good. I'd say it's pretty usable. Now, the PS5 layout is actually similar to what the PS4 was. Now, you get these tile type of features, but they're more refined, more rounder. If you go all the way to the right, you get your game library, all your installed apps, the collections that you have. You've also got the tab for PlayStation Plus. Now, in my I don't have a PS5 PlayStation Plus subscription, but if you go down on the PlayStation Store, it's a similar Microsoft type of layout. You start seeing all the store items that are available, like the popular items, etc. What you will also see, there is a media tab now as well, so it gives you the separation between your Disney Pluses, your Netflix, your Hulu, and all the other applications that are available for TV and video. And you can see all the separation in terms of what's featured right now on each of the applications. Now, if you click on the top right, you also get the settings cog icon, which gives you all the options clearly labeled, saying your settings, your storage, your sound, your screen videos, etc., as you can see on the screen. Quick and easy to access, no issues, clearly labeled, easy to identify. So yeah, very good positive in that from Sony. And yeah, you can also see your storage. You can also add an extension if you wanted to. And yeah, in the next video I actually will be installing an SSD onto the PS5. Now, if you also click the PS button on your controller, it will bring up this small little menu in the bottom where it gives you your power options, your profiles, your accessories, the mic, the sound, the downloads, the music that you're playing, the game base, the notification, the switcher for your apps. So yeah, very nice little addition. So I thought I'd show you guys some gameplay as well for both consoles. So here's just one of WWE 2K23. Here's an entrance of Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. As you can tell, it just looks absolutely stunning on the PlayStation 5. I don't have the copy on the Xbox, but it looks great. Here's just another animation it has of the WWE World Championship being displayed before the match kicks off. And we've also got a bit of gameplay of in-ring action. And just to let you guys know as well, I can't share the actual audio of the game. Reason being is I will get flagged because of the music in the game. So yeah, as you can tell, there's the animation for Cody winning the title, pinning Roman Reigns, and then yeah, there you go, guys. So that's just some gameplay of 2K23. And now I've got some gameplay of FIFA 23 on the Xbox Series X. Guys, the players look incredible. Look at Karim Benzema's beard. The detail is incredible on this console for FIFA. And I've just also got some gameplay as well of the goals scoring by, you know, the mighty Real Madrid, with Benzema scoring an absolute banger right there. Guys, the animations and stuff is quite smooth. However, FIFA 23 itself is not the greatest game. I prefer playing the older FIFAs than in all. But yeah, that's enough about the older FIFAs. However, yeah, the crowd looks amazing. Even the new replay technology that they're using for the goals, it just makes it look like you're actually right there, watching the game, watching a real game. So yeah, guys, this is FIFA 23 on the Xbox Series X. And now we got Forza Horizon 5 on the Xbox Series X again. So guys, the quality of this game is just phenomenal. I'm actually not a big fan of Forza Horizon anymore. I think Forza Horizon 3 was probably the best and the peak, but you can tell it looks tremendous, it looks beautiful, it definitely gives you the feeling that you are there driving this lovely Sienna. So yeah, Forza Horizon 5, fantastic and amazing detail, and you'll enjoy it. Now we have our final gameplay, which is the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition. It's the PS4 edition, which is being upscaled on the PS5. It looks incredible, guys. I actually enjoy playing this version of the game. Yes, it's a bit buggy, but do you know what? I think it still does the job. I can still do all my missions, and I don't really have any issues with them. I feel like it is patched to a good state, but you can probably see some of the frames are dropping. But this is GTA Trilogy, guys. Now, guys, which console do I prefer? And for me, it has to be the PlayStation 5. I feel like the PlayStation 5 has a better UI. I also believe the PlayStation 5 has a better controller. Now, controller means a lot to me. Reason being is this is what I'm going to be holding most of the time while I'm playing the console. And I feel like it's just, the experience is so much more better on the PlayStation 5. I feel like it's more futuristic looking as well in terms of design. Gaming experience on both consoles in terms of like the graphical output, both are the same. I don't really see any issues on that. Exclusivities in terms of like God of War, Spider-Man, games like Heavy Rain and stuff obviously work fantastic on the PlayStation 5. Xbox Series X has obviously a better gaming library in terms of the subscription service, which is the Xbox Game Pass. I feel like the Xbox Game Pass makes the Xbox Series X one of the best consoles out there. But again, some of the games on Xbox Game Pass just aren't that great, or it's not something that I would be playing. But again, in my personal opinion, guys, I feel like I prefer the PlayStation 5 than the Xbox Series X. But again, this is just my own opinion. Your opinion will vary. Leave a comment down below and let me know which console that you guys are using and which console that you actually prefer, if you've got both of them. But yeah, guys, this is the Macintosh Guide, and we are signing out.